Point is here is the amount of holding power that this little tiny edge hugger clamp actually applies to the project material relative to the footprint of the clamp. What do I mean? So when we look at the clamp here, just a little tiny clamp, and it's got that little edge just like that that's actually hooked over the side. Each clamp is applying about 250 pounds of force directly down onto the material. In other words, when we screw this down, all the force is right in the clamp, as opposed to these bigger clamps like this, where you have a fulcrum. You actually have to crank it down a lot more. And here's what I mean. Take a look at this clamp right here, where you have the force of the clamp going right down the middle, and the force is actually being split into two, so we're getting half the force on the material, and we're getting the other half of the force put on the other side of the clamp. So we're losing half the force on the clamping holding power. Take a look at this one, where most of the force is actually on the back end of the clamp. This clamp actually won't hold very well at all. But when we look at the edge hugger, the screw is right next to the material, and there's no fulcrum point or point where the forces are being split between the table and the material. All the holding power is directly on the material. And that's why the edge hugger has so much more holding power.